Hello and what is up YouTube? This is Nolan from the Noliverse. Hope y'all been doing good. I've just been enjoying my summer. I don't know if I said this in a previous video, but I recently took off a second day of the week, so I've just been relaxing and hanging out, catching up on some time with friends and, just regular old good leisure stuff. But I'm still stacking, as you can see here in front of me. We got an order in from Amex. We actually got this a couple days ago. I'm just getting around to making the video now. It is Sunday, July 6th. And yeah, we're going to get to revealing the silver in a minute. We also got another free gold back here. As you can see, I got it in the envelope. You can probably already guess what kind it is. If not, I don't know. Same one I got this last time. I believe it's in Florida, but I placed this order and Amex sent me another free piece of gold. So hey, you can't be mad, right? Free gold is free gold. Same with free silver when you find it. But as I said, I'm going to get to this video, so stick around. And if you like this video by the end of it, remember to leave it a thumbs up. I'm still doing the giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, however long that takes. Obviously my consistency with putting videos out has died down a little bit. I apologize for that, as I've said in previous videos. It just is what it is at the time of my life right now, but I'm still doing my best to get content out to you guys when I can. I just recently uploaded a new art video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. For those who are interested in the art, for those who aren't and just want the coins, it's absolutely fine. That's why we're here today. So with that said, this video will probably be uploaded Monday, July 7th. However, filming of this video was Sunday, July 6th. Silver is currently at this price on the screen there via Kitco right there. So as I said, we're going to get to it, and I just have a random airtight up here for no reason. Let's get it. Alright, so to start it off here, you can see we got another half Florida gold back. So this was free, added to my stack, so I can't even be mad. Happy with free gold, as I said earlier. But I figured we'd start off with this. We could get rid of this from now. I'm still going to use that as a holder. I have a little folder for these as of right now, but I think we'll just put this over here on the side. And we'll continue with today's silver, or this week's silver, I should really say. But Amex still doing that deal with the silver proofs, so we're going to crack these open, or break them out, however you want to put it. Look at that shine on the light. So first off, we got a lot of clanking because I can't pick one up. But we got... So this isn't a state quarter, this is a Fiji Mountains, or Fiji Mounts. If I'm pronouncing the first word wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments. I don't mind learning. I am not a literature teacher, so, you know what I mean? Like, I am not perfect when it comes to reading. I know foreigners are going to be like, oh, you silly Americans. Yeah, you're right, we are silly. But we're great. So here's a Maine, we're all human, man, at the end of the day. So here we got a silver Maine, 90% proof. We also got another 90% Maine, so I guess we'll just put that right there. And we got another... Is this another Maine? I get 3 Maines. Well, I guess the Maine is the main quarter of the picking today. I know, corny dad joke, sorry guys. I feel like I'm going to lose a subscriber off of that one. But, look at that. You can see the main course for the evening is the Maine 90% silver proof. At least for that batch. So now I'm just going to continue in no rhyme or reason. I'm just going to pick them out from the back of me. It looks like I didn't cut that one fully open. Give me 1 second. Well, bang. So we got a 1935. 1 minute. Hard for me to make out that, man. I'll put it in the video there. I'll check it out closer at the end of the video, but I want to keep the video rolling. We got a 1935 peace dollar there, coal condition, or at least, what does it say up here? Yep, coal. I don't think it's so bad though. Looks pretty nice to me. Now, alright, I think I gotta go over these packagings again, because apparently I didn't cut them all open. Bang. Alright, so we got another coal peace dollar here. We got a 1923. I get a lot of these 1923s. This is what looks to be a Denver mint. Oh no, that's an S mint mark. Alright, I like that. I like that a lot. I don't think I have any 1923 S's. I think almost all my 1923s are Philly. I'll have to go back and look, but almost positive. So we'll leave this one on the reverse. That way you can see both sides of the story there. Both sides of the track. Just going to give it a little... That never happened, even though it's on video. And I'm not going to cut it out, because it never happened in the first place. Just, you know, damaging my Cole Morgan dollars, but I got an 1880 here. Pretty sure it's a New Orleans mint. Oh no, is that an S? That's an S. Look at that. We got another S mint mark. I do not think I have any S Morgan dollars. That's pretty cool to me. Moving forward, I guess we'll just stick with the dollars right now, silver dollars. We'll bang. And we got another, or not another, but we got an 1882 Cole Morgan Philly mint. But, you know, with silver getting up there, I think it's time for me to stack more of these Cole ones just for the silver weight instead of paying the premiums on the more beautiful coins. However, I will still continue doing that when, you know, I feel an urge to buy them. You know, sometimes you just can't control that urge, but, you know, when it comes to smart stacking, you got to do your best, you know what I mean? However, as I said earlier, I am human, and I know how it is sometimes. You see a coin, you're like, you know what, screw it, let me just buy it this week or this month, however your timing is when you buy. I try to buy weekly. However, with my coin shop kind of being, or not running on regular hours at the moment, and yeah, you know, prices going up, online shopping, those premiums, you guys all know the deal. So it is what it is, but we do what we can in life. Moving forward, we got some bullion here. Now these were APMEX choices. I'm gonna break them all out because they are all the same thing. We got some Sunshine Mint and Eagles here. I actually really do love these pieces. So when I first got into silver stacking, you know, the big thing, or still the big thing, is the American Silver Eagle, right? And, you know, I didn't really fully understand everything. Now, personally, I do love the American Silver Eagle design, but I was always like, well, if people want a Silver Eagle on their round or their coin, you know, they want to pay that premium, they could just get a Silver Eagle, quote unquote, on something like this for, you know, closest to melt value, or closer to melt value. So I have no problem with these. I love the Sunshine Mint designs. I love that like proof kind of finish with the eagle, and, you know, kind of basic design as well. But, you know, it's a troy ounce of silver. You gotta love it. Gotta love silver, man. I mean, you don't have to love silver, but I mean, pretty silly if you don't. Fit that into camera a little bit more without overlapping. And to finish off today's video, speaking about the Silver Eagle, we went ahead and got one. So we got a random year BU 2020. Oh, they're never BU after they clink like that. So now it's AU, but beautiful piece regardless. You know, as I said, I do love the American Silver Eagles. The Walking Liberty $50 is one of my favorite designs of any coin. This reflecting off of that on the front at least, and I guess sort of on the back, but, you know, whatever. Very nice piece. You gotta love them, and I think they're great for anyone's stack. You know, one of the most widely common bullion, most commonly known bullion pieces in the world. So that always holds that value, and, you know, recognizable, widely recognizable. So with all that said, we're gonna get a close-up shot for you guys before I do the send-off for the end of the video. So wasn't the longest close-up and all that, but, you know, really don't have all that much here today, but got enough. You know, we got silver and we got free gold, so all is good in the world right now. You know, guys, as I said, I've just been busy, you know, with work and actually just kind of enjoying my life. So, you know, for those who were wondering, yes, I'm still stacking, just, you know, kind of doing my own thing right now, and as soon as I have more time to do it, I will be right back to the more consistent videos. However, in the meantime, whether it's my art or the silver videos, I hope you guys enjoy them both. I hope you're all enjoying your summer, staying safe. I hope you all had a happy 4th of July and still have all of your fingers. I still have all of mine. I got 4 here and my thumb, and I got 4 here and my other thumb. So, and none of them are prosthetic. Look, I'm moving them all. Whee! Anyways, that will be it for today's videos, guys. Excuse the silliness, you know, just having some fun. It's been a while since I made one of these videos, so again, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all staying awesome. Hope you're all still stacking, staying healthy, and staying safe. This is Noli from the Noliverse. Peace out, guys.